Susie Kerr-Wright, the Cosmic Cupcake, with your astrological forecast for June 2nd through the 8th, 2013. Our void of course moons start us off this week, Tuesday, 2:09 a.m. to 11:53 a.m., and then the moon is going to move into material Taurus. Wednesday, 9:25 a.m. to 11:32 p.m., the moon will be void, then it's going to move into sociable Gemini. And our new moon this week is Saturday, June 8th. Start something new, set intentions. The best time to do that, if you're really into writing them out and doing things very specifically, is going to be between 11:28 a.m. and 12:28 a.m. that day, or p.m. that day. So we have two sign changes this week. Venus is going to move into Cancer today, this Sunday, the 2nd. And Venus represents how we give and receive love, or validation, how we like to be validated. So with her moving into Cancer and joining mental Mercury, our energy is going to focus on matters more close to home and family, and we'll start to really shift our priorities in that direction. Another change we have this week is Neptune's retrograde motion. Neptune is the planet of illusion, dreams. It's our creative energy and awareness of all things spiritual and glamorous. And Neptune's recent shift into Pisces a few years ago is one of the reasons that all of this ghost hunting and paranormal stuff is so huge on television and just in general. Neptune also rules TV and movies and things like that, anything that's different than it appears. On its shadow side, Neptune can also rule things like escapism, delusion, hypochondria, addictions, again, all things that are not as they seem. So with Neptune turning its energy more inward, for many of us it could play out as kind of a revisiting of former issues around any of those topics. If you use it wisely, though, tuning into your deepest intuition, you can really discover that you're becoming more creative from a very inspired place. So, another thing that can typically happen when Neptune retrogrades is mis or disinformation. So be on the lookout for some tall tales that may not be what you think they are at first. Balloon Boy was kind of a good example of that. Don't be too quick to judge. Wait for more information before you act or react to something. Now you put these two, Venus moving into Cancer and Neptune there in Pisces, you put those two things together and bring it back down to the individual. How this could play out in our worlds is possibly some uncovering or covering up of some family secrets, confusing issues around family, home, that kind of thing. And especially now with Mercury retrograde coming up, okay, it's just another week or so. So I would say do the best you can to finalize any home repairs, financial transactions related to land or your home, or things like, here's a wild example, if your cousin needs to get in a rehab, get him in there now. What happens in Neptune, again, it dissolves and things don't always come to fruition. Mercury retrograde makes things more confusing, and a lot of kind of weirdness going on. So, but it doesn't have to be bad, though. I always say that, and that really is true. So, for Sun sign or Ascendant, Aries, this week you're going to realize how complex you really are, and emotional risk is going to prove well worth it, though. Taurus, some time alone is going to allow you to see how little it matters if you belong to that group or, have to hang out with that particular individual. Just let it go. Gemini, there's no competition if you look at things from a spiritual perspective. It may be time to consider someone else's ideas for a project, so just be wary of buying into someone's BS, of course, because, again, the planet of illusion is backing up. But just remember, Gemini, Jupiter's still in your sign, very lucky star for you for a little while longer. So Cancer, this week could show you something that you've been fighting for may no longer be important to you. Kind of a cosmic relief for you. Leo, taking back your power is going to become a lot easier this week. Situations that looked like they were out of your control are suddenly going to become a lot more manageable with just the right words, so play it careful here. Virgo, you're poised on the brink of some new knowledge or a new direction for yourself. However, you don't quite have enough information to move forward yet, so be patient. You will, I promise you, intuitively know very soon, in another week or so, when it is time to move in that direction. Libra, you're not alone in what you're feeling emotionally, so try not to isolate. Don't think that, you're the only one in the world who's ever felt like this. Look at your role models. Here's, a good thing you can do. And if you're not sure how to proceed in a situation or, what you really feel about it, just kind of ask what they would do. Think about the people or the person that you admire the most. And then do what they would do now. Okay? Scorpio, flashes of insight are showing you where you need to let go of ingrained attitudes and old beliefs and listen, because this week you are going to have to be prepared for some very unexpected events. And isn't that always when your true nature comes out, when you're thrown into the unknown, right? So anybody's. Sagittarius, this week can have you feeling unusually aggressive, full of a lot of energy, which, if you're not typically like a real go-getter, this could kind of be a very restless energy. So if you're struggling with how to manage it, try some, number one, don't ignore it. But try some controlled physical activity, things like yoga or boxing or something where it's in a controlled environment. Just don't allow yourself to overreact to things. Capricorn, if you've been hung up by a situation, things been in limbo, and or feeling a little overwhelmed with your responsibilities, know that you're not going to be able to solve the problem or change it by staring at it and staying in the middle of it. Okay, so walk away for a little bit, and just to get a different perspective, you're going to have to come up with a new approach to it this week. Aquarius, very mentally active week for you Aquarians, and you love that, don't you? Your future and how you want to create it is definitely your theme this week. So let go of the practical ideas of like your parents and those little voices in your head that tell you what you should be doing. Yes, I did say let go of the practical, and plan your next move, whatever that is for you only. Pisces, this week you're going to have the opportunity to merge two separate aspects of your life together. Now, what that looks like in your world, I don't know. I mean, it could just be having a get-together where your family meets your friends, or, something about bringing more creativity into your work environment. But there's going to be two things that kind of merge together this week, and it's going to feel really good for you. So just kind of allow that to happen. That's all I got for you now. If you guys would like to find out how these things impact you personally in your own unique and different chart, then contact me, and you can go to my website and do that at www.astrogirl12.com, and or you can email me at astrologernashville@gmail.com, and I will respond to your email, and we can schedule appointments via phone, Skype, email, chat, whatever you want to do. I got appointments. I got time. I'm here for you. So call me, okay? You guys have a really, really great week, and hopefully I'll get one of these done with all this scattered energy. This is definitely impacting me with my Sun-Neptune conjunction in Scorpio. So I'm hoping to have one out, another video next week. But just subscribe to this channel so you'll always know when I do post them, because I get kind of random, okay? So talk to you later. Bye.